Ghana, there's a lot of creativity and a lot of innovation. And in fashion too, there's a lot of designers in Ghana that are doing some really cool things.
Or like surprise how from something that they used to see in the market here in Ghana, we can change on doing on clothes, fashion clothes, and give this value to this textile.
In African and Ghanaian fashion, there's a lot of bright colors, bright prints, really vibrant. Whereas North America, we tend to stick with neutrals, stripes or plaids, black, white, beige. So they're bringing a lot of more vibrant prints.
With many colors, it's not something that's standard, it's a fashion.
Passion, I would say, for a growing industry. That's all part of that Africa Rising. I think of passion.
Africa, I know we are one, and then our fashion, our style might be slightly different, but I think it's one of the best because all that we are doing here, we send to European and American market, and they go like that.
Indian fashion industry and generally the West African fashion industry have similarities between their cultures. So their culture is rich in colors, prints, motifs.
We have our style lines. That's our shapes, the kaba and slits, now like the peplum, yeah. We have our fabrics, that is the Ankara, yeah, and the kente.
The global market is slowly and gradually beginning to embrace the African culture. So you find that there are a lot more designers now who love to use prints and African-inspired.
Quite often other designers from the West come to Africa for inspiration and to look and explore, and then they take that information away and develop something new.
The Western world are even, you know, like approaching African design, African styles with a lot of interest.
So like African, it's that we use techniques and then sort of translate it North American.
We're fusing Ghanaian fashion styles, Ghanaian fabrics, and fusing that with Western styles, so it makes a really nice
Innovation. It's like innovation for outside.
We were doing, say, batik, and like this dress is traditional batik where you use wax resist and then you dye it.
We have fabrics that we dye, marble dyeing, and then we have screen printing where we develop a motif with our collection and then we print our own fabric. People put a lot of work into the material. So now when we are making our clothes, we take more care and we enjoy it more because we know where it's been from.
I think in the past our problem has been the quality issue, and because we don't have a production line, we're still in the process of made to measure, which the West went through during the Victorian times. So we are still made to measure. We can make one perfect garment, but if you order 10 or 20 of the same garment, they'll be different each time. So now we're trying to get the students to understand the process of made to measure, production line, and how to achieve the quality each time. If you're making that garment 1,000 times to get the same quality each time, that's the real challenge, because they're coming from a completely different mindset that one garment made perfectly is enough. But then that won't make you any money and it won't make you any profit. So that's the challenge that we have, I think, on the African continent.
We've been working with the Ethical Fashion Initiative for about 2 years now, close to 2 years. And we were in an association and they found us. And so they've been training us on how to produce, how to do mass production, how to put together a collection.
We're working in hand with one or two brands and labels that wants to help the Ghanaian young fashion designers, to get international market, to know what the international fashion is all about.
My only worry or fear is we don't go beyond living Ghanaian culture or Ghanaian fashion, but it's good we blend it, mix it up.
Built our fashion industry based on our culture and our custom and what we wear. And now we are hoping that the students will acquire new knowledge from the fashion industry and incorporate that culture and come up with something new, something fresh to offer the fashion industry.
we have a great style, we have a great design, we have a great fashion, we have a great, colors, to bring to the foreign or to the outside world. Gradually, we're going to expand. The more we expand, the more we bring people on board. So the more we employ more people. That's one of the vision, to bring more people and to educate more people. Probably as I said, the women in the community, because they are vulnerable, I would say.
I think the future's bright. It's going to take some work because we have so many challenges, so many things going against it. But we have the creativity and we have this rich heritage, which we haven't done enough with in the past. I think if we can use the knowledge out there and if we can combine the two, and if these students can push their ideas, we are looking to a bright future. I think export would be a really good thing for us.